Hello everyone, welcome to Toyeen Talks. Wow. How are you doing? Anyway, checking koko kin na ẹ̀yin gidi èèyàn pàtàkì. Thank you all for watching. Thank you for following us. And if you're new here, we say you welcome. Thank you for joining us.
Yomi ló gbé tó sí phone forensic jáde yìí o. Yomi ló gbé tó sí phone forensic jáde yìí o. Jokem, mọ́mí Jokem kan yẹn ni. Ayé Yomi.
Èmi ni o. Sá. Èmi ni bọ́dà láti mo sáré gòkè torí gbogbo nǹkan tẹ́mi rí tó ń ṣe lọ.
Ta ló mute wọn?
Ta ló mute mi? Nǹkan tí mo torí ẹ̀gùn kè ní ẹ̀ka san bọ́dà láti ṣẹ wa. Òun ni pé because ṣe rí ìwà tí táwọn méjèèjì wù lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ yìí ìwà ìtinilójú gbáà ni. Ohun kan tí mo fẹ́ sọ ni pé gbogbo ẹ̀dá tó dá ọpọlọ wa rú tó dá wa láàmú lórí ọ̀rọ̀ justice for Mohbad tí wọ́n ń gbé oríṣiríṣi tó ń gbé àbọ̀dè tó ń ṣe gbá oníkálukú máa gba ẹ̀sùn ẹ̀ lágbára Ọlọ́run lórí ipa tó oníkálukú bá kó lórí justice for Mohbad. Níbi tí ọ̀rọ̀ dé yìí mo rí pé ẹ̀ ń refresh memory yín ni ibi justice tí wọ́n ti dé mọ́nú odó tí ò ṣe pé bóyá kò sẹ́ni tí ò gbìyànjú láti ṣe táwọn tó ní nǹkan wọn ò dẹ̀ ní kí wọ́n ṣe. Any monetary contribution Jokem platform dáwó kan Jokem sanwó gbá Jokem sanwó àwo nínú discussion yẹn ẹjọ́ ẹ má jẹ́ kó jáde mọ́ ẹjọ́ nítorí ọlọ́kọ́ tí mo torí ẹ̀gùn kè nìyẹn o ẹ má jẹ́ kó jáde mọ́. Bọ́dà láti ẹ̀yìn kọ àwọn méjèèjì tọ́jọ́ ń sọ̀rọ̀ látẹ̀yìn Lédèrísì àti Yomi ni mò ń bá wí discussion yẹn jẹ́ kó base láàrin ẹ̀yin méjèèjì mi ò fẹ́ kí orúkọ mi involve nínú ẹ̀ mọ́ ẹjọ́ kó tí mo torí ẹ̀gùn kè nìyẹn o.
Ẹ ṣé. Ó yá Yomi ẹja máa bẹ́ tó wà lọ.
So basically, as it is now, police are working, and very shortly, when we get to the real bridge, we'll cross it. There are other people that whatever they have said or they've done in the dark, and that is why I have to say that justice for Mohbad started probably December 3rd. Tó wà very, very important. Up until now, how the case left zone 2 tó padà sí Panti, I am yet to get the final concrete reason or whoever was behind it, but we will know very shortly. Mo ń gbọ́ kó sọ pé èèyàn kan ló mobilize wọn financially, whether Karim, I don't know how true that is. But tó bá jẹ́ yẹn ni, we will know very shortly. Video 3 seconds tó ń gbé pamọ́ at extension by the special grace of God, it will come out. Ntí mo mọ̀ tó dájú ni pé they know themselves that Adura, if there is anybody he would have to confide in or to drop evidence or where see, knowing fully that the police will come for him, is still the same King White. And that is why he is not just a person of interest. Oh my expose upon this King White was working, the bad him being seen, oh she shepherd Karimo, and other sort of can tell me only come and attack Karimo, they should attack Yomi, they should drag Yomi Fabiyi because they still need to get some vital information from Karimo. And this is the same Karimo that will come out and say, Yomi Oleni, Yomi Oloji fake stamp. The point is we are dealing with so many double agents. Most of these people, I don't know them. Most of these people, they are faceless. They keep hiding their faces, and that is the whole mess that we found ourselves in. And if there is anything they will keep using, they want to use money to blackmail. Emi ko say mi ò sọ pé mo kọjá ṣòro tó lè dáwọ́
for now. Yomi.
Mi ò tí ní ìṣòro tí máa sọ pé okay kan wá dá owó fún mi. So if there is anything people are doing, is to support an NGO to push. And kò sẹ́ni àfẹnití ó bá fẹ́ bọ́ lọ́run nípò ẹ̀ tó fẹ́ jèrè àwọn ọmọ tó bí ló máa wo the enormous sacrifice. And look at fúnra ilẹ̀ ń gbọ́ another ibi tí mò ń sùn wọ́n tún dẹ̀ trap lẹ́m̀bẹ̀. And the fact that we're able to go this route, go for Calvary, and then to reload. Justice for Mohbad is not dead. As a matter of fact, ó ti ń débi tó ti ní àpẹẹrẹ bọ̀. But tá a bá fẹ́ jà fún òótọ́, gbogbo àwọn pátákópa yìí aláti wọ́ wọn bọ̀ sẹ́gbẹ́ kan. The only weakness is because people want you to, they want to support, they want to do, and they want to know what you want to do with it. And when necessary, they want to hold you by the balls to blackmail you. But more way, what go think get along, pushing face a lot. And me, even if I saw Dubai, this Lady Harris is the one in question. And me, if I had known she was the one, I would have gone for her. But me, take out side it Fabiyi sola she come up. Because we need concrete information. And that is why I'm also coming out. Because we need to smoke some of them out, and we will. So that gbogbo kò ń ṣe àwọn tó pa Mohbad nìkan ni problem báyìí. Àwọn tó ń put ara wọn on the way, in within us and outside. Gbogbo wọn láti fojú balẹ̀ ẹjọ́, they have to pay for the crimes they all committed. Because all aláàrin wa, wọ́n ṣojú méjì, and they are messing things up. And with or without, we have to just walk. Aláti bóyá wa. So Emma, mi mọ̀ mo fẹ́ sọ. Bẹ́ṣe dúró tọ́lọ̀ fi sí lọ́kọ̀ọ̀kẹ́ dúró ẹ̀ Olori Ebi Ọlọ́run ní fi yín lẹ̀. We will get to where we are going because the government will never say they will not listen to us. What can I expect if the public wants justice for Mohbad, the public must be able to know they need a point man and they must gather what they want as evidence. And luckily for them, if you hear she won't send the whatever to first send the same, they cannot remove me from the case. Mo lè gbé case yìí sìn. Anywhere. I can approach the presidency, I can approach the DSS, I can approach anybody to say, hey, Mio, that extension of a video, I still do not trust Panti, and once she share it on the Sualan, I will come up with my one fed ba mi lórúkọ jẹ́ interlefi ba mi lórúkọ jẹ́ pé Yomi o ẹ jẹ́ ká súnmọ́ if ẹ jẹ́ ká ṣègbà ẹ jẹ́ ká yí parọ́ mọ́ ẹ jẹ́ ká please all this old blackmail with money ẹ mú sẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́. Ó ti stale, àwọn yẹn ti di nǹkan, ó ti hold, kò make sense more. And if there is another new thing, tó fẹ́ lò, gbogbo tí ń get along, mo wà lé fún wọn, but a máa borí. Mohbad will get justice, and he will get it the right way. So, tí Fabiyi sọ́la yẹn mo kàn fẹ́ kà fún yín, kẹ́gbọ́ ibi. That is, èyí tó pé rẹ̀ ní Bíọ́dún làwà yẹn, Olori Ebi. Ẹ lè má mọ lady yẹn, but unfortunately, they added him on a call tí ẹjọ́ wá bá wa ń gbà yẹn. Òun ni Mr. Fabiyi wá àbúrò bàbá Mohbad tó jẹ́ kó yé mi pé òun ṣe mistake. He told me in his confidence that ẹni yẹn ló ní irọ́ ni Yomi pa kiri kan òun wá gbé gbogbo intẹ́ni kí n send sí Mr. Fabiyi wá yẹn ní orí péjì. Lady Bíọ́dún làwà tó orúkọ ẹ̀ gangan ni Fabiyi Sọlá Mustapha. As we speak, we have the account báńkì tó ń lo gbogbo ẹ̀ kò lè lọ. Gbogbo bí tí BVN ẹ̀ link mọ̀ mú fọlọ́ bàbúrà kò lè sá. And we'll get her because she has played a very crucial role to disrupt this justice. So now, níbi ìsìn fẹ́ kábẹ̀ yẹn, she's very, very crucial. Ẹ máa gbọ́ o. Mo fẹ́ kẹ́ listen English náà mo lọ fi kọ́ ọ sọ ẹ máa láti gbọ́ ẹ máa kí English elédè dàyín kó dàyín lórí direct ni. Why did you give us that offer at first? I don't know the offer they are talking about, but we'll know very soon. I am just feeling suspicious the way you are attacking me. Like you give an assignment to do, but I failed. King White ló ń bá Fabiyi Sọlá yẹn sọ̀rọ̀ tí wọ́n pè ní Bíọ́dún làwà. Only, why did you give us that offer at first? I am just feeling suspicious the way you are attacking me like you are on an assignment to, you gave me an assignment to do, but I failed. I am too intelligent in my own capacity to be going through this caging stuff, Mama. I told you from the beginning that I will only vibe with reality than selling myself cheaply. I told you that even if they want to give me billions to do what my ideology didn't buy with, I will never do such. Bukky insinuation, according to a last live show, she even said I betrayed Wunmi, which I didn't betray her. But saying the reality concerning her father-in-law, moving with Mama and Adura is expensive for me. Expensive for me these days. But you gave me this task. And if I know I will be the one to be feeding them, wallahi, I would have stayed in my place. Jeje. But I don't want people to harm them according to our discussion when we first met. That, and this King White saved that Biodun Lawal, saved her name as estate developer, Phoebe Sola. Biodun Lawal, and they kept it to themselves. And this is the same King White, Tawagbokwe, Ati Omo, Ati Yabobado, Atadura. They are living in this Phoebe Sola's house. So certainly, when she put address, whoever, address, then the same Biodun Lawal, ni Owamba Mr. Fabiyi Wasoro to Jaburo Baba Mohbad, power of attorney. And they blocked all my efforts. Effort is not here, block the CCTV, Aboni. Oh, my shock, you back home, Molara. One shit, one lack whatever it is, they will know later. So now, Mr. Fabiyi Wamba Biodun Lawal, Phoebe Sola and Soro. Constantly. Phoebe Sola was King White. And Baba is looking for Adura. When you come block Adura, what them call you a couple. But yeah, I think get a picture here. So it's quite appalling. If you look at the connectivity, if you talking wa alagbara kan niyan, kini kan lo wa ndie, kini kan lo se patapupa, lo se giran. And that is one of the puzzles that we are trying. Because Tabati Konye Uba double agency to get to who really actually paid Mohbad. Though we are very clear on that. Because for the driver to have come out to say, that means Mohbad was not bleeding. He never said Mohbad was bleeding. So kò sí n tó jọ bleeding nígbà tó ti kúrò ní Ìkòròdú. Tó bá dé wá sọ pé nígbà tó tún máa wọlé òun ní ẹ má lọ jà. That means Mohbad was in good frame of health. He wasn't bleeding. So ó wá ní 3 o'clock ni wọ́n rush jáde. Wípé Mohbad ń bleed kó ń gbé pé àwọn fẹ́ lọ sí hospital, àwọn fẹ́ lọ get nǹkan. Certainly it was after Tondele ni àgbákò yẹn pàdé Mohbad. You understand? That required that level of urgency. And when the Mohbad in bleed, we need to know who are the 3 guys in body one law. Kini one mu padabo. I cannot even fathom why Mohbad will be bleeding. To need the urgent medical attention. Loru, chemist yo si loru, hospital lo ma wa loru. Why can't they pick Mohbad? I am saying, clarity will rush Mohbad. If people are saying the guy said Mohbad was bleeding lati aro, so Mohbad didn't bleed profusely. Ti ọlọ́pàá sọ, ó dẹ̀ wọlé lọ, hospital wà nù lẹ́ni, Mohbad didn't bleed profusely. You guys should understand what you're saying. Mohbad lẹ́ni sign again. Again, but kò ṣe bleeding profusely, because if he was bleeding profusely, nígbà tí máa yẹ go ya wèrè, when the driver tó ru èèyàn bleed, ó gbé wọn dé láti ago kan, so ẹni ẹ máa bleed títí, so ọmọ ṣe wàá rush jáde lágo mẹ́ta, wàá jọ lójú. No treatment at home, nothing. At the end of the day, they went out. Who are the 3 guys? Wunmi oti ba waso. Adura menuba. Who are the 3 guys? To bota. Tabati Mohammed to rush lo yen. Imbo le lo. And what did you bring back? Kile mu padà wá. Kile mu padà wá. Ọlọ́pàá láti wá confirm again. We are going to get there. The state command party. She statement ti ọlọ́pàá sọ yìí. Show wa no statement here. No case file. Tó bá ti wà no statement here. Kí ló dé tẹ́ wá sọ̀rọ̀ prime boy. Because the reaction lágo mẹ́ta yẹn means something just happened. Tó bí Mohbad wá ń bleed lágo mẹ́ta lóru tó mú ọkọ rush kí ló ní tí wọ́n gbé body yẹn abẹ́ni tó bleed lọ hospital tó wò pé let Mohbad stay in the house continue to bleed àwọn wá bọ́ta lọ wọ́n lọ wá nǹkan and they rushed. He said they rushed but they went to do the all of Mohbad wọ́n gbé jáde wọ́n lọ ibi tí investigation yẹn sì which of course the government are now saying these are the grey areas that we need to cover. So whether they like it or not, they would have to make sure that they will mean, why did you conceal this vital information? Adura, why did you conceal it? And video to Adura, the extension of it, where is it? Do you have to hold such a vital evidence? Could be Musa for a very long time. You are an adult. So if anybody doesn't want anything to happen to Mohbad, to Adura, Emi o ti more interest in it, kí ni nǹkan ṣe ní ṣe Adura? Adura tó wà nínú nígbà tí wọ́n tí nǹkan ṣe tí Mohbad kú. Tó wà nínú nígbà tí wọ́n tó jáde tó lé òru. Báwo ni nǹkan ṣe ní ṣe? Ta ló máa sọ yìí ó lè má ṣe púpọ̀ bọ̀ nǹkan máa ṣe. Èmi ò lè máa sáré pé mi fẹ́ kí wọ́n ṣàdúrà. Kí ni tèmi láti máa pity ẹ̀? Because Adura gangan ló máa lead wa sí òótọ́ and he is aiding and abetting. Ìyí tí yẹn ṣe yẹn kò ṣe pé play role abiyamọ. She's trying to save her face. Or whatever it is she's doing.
Mr.
And that is why we
can I
need
say
to get
something,
everything right. Go ahead, sir.
Yeah, thank you very much. My greetings to everyone. You see, this is the kind of discussion that I want and the kind of progress or way out that I think we should be discussing on Mohbad's issue and not causing or abusing each other or calling ourselves names. Okay, now, there are questions that need answers. And who do I expect to answer these questions? Sanshitu, of course. Because Sanshitu was at the court when the driver that drove Mohbad from home to the show and drove him back home, and when all this incident happened. He was at the court when the driver gave his submission, and the driver was saying 3 a.m., 3 of them rushed out. They wanted him to take them out because Mohbad was bleeding. They want to get something. And he said to them that he has no fuel. And he now moved his car away from the gate. They took Mohbad's car. They went out. They came back. He allowed them in back and he blocked the gate again. And he said all of those. And it was this is unfortunate that at the end of that court proceeding, Sanshitu were only able to ascertain 3 things. That it has been ascertained that Mohbad fought with a prime boy, that Mohbad was bleeding, that Mohbad was injected by the nurse, and blah, blah, blah. And all this that the driver said, he was unable to ask questions about this. Who were the 3 people that went out? And this driver went on, proceeded to say that, look, on Tuesday morning, 9 a.m., he got a call from a unknown number to say, go and report yourself to the police station because the guy you drove to the show has spied. And by 12 noon on Tuesday, the driver said his brother called him that go and look at the Facebook. The guy that you told me you drove to the show has been declared dead. And he went on his Facebook and he saw that Mohbad was declared dead. This driver was there. He was part of them. He saw what happened. He drove them. And after all of this, they could not ask questions. And they now said, the nurse that said he arrived at Mohbad house by 2 p.m., 2:30 p.m. was declared dead already. And this is the nurse that Sanshitu was claiming that it is been affirmed that it was nurse that injected, and questions were not raised. Objections were not raised. They were not asked. He wasn't asking the magistrate that we need those 3 people that went out, and all of this. Need that barawaja. Ẹ jẹ́ kí gbogbo wa pe àkíyèsí ara wa tó bá jẹ́ lóòótọ́. Ta ló pa ọmọ yìí àti bó ṣe kú là ń wá. Realities. Nínú gbogbo nǹkan tí driver sọ yẹn tó jẹ́ new lead, new evidence. Àti ọ̀rọ̀ tí bàbá Mohbad sọ tán padà wá sọ pé mo rí ẹ̀jẹ̀. Tábúrò ìyá Mohbad padà confirm ẹ̀ pé èmi náà sọ fún àǹtí mi pé báwo lẹ̀jẹ̀ ṣe pọ̀ tó yìí. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ṣé wọ́n tender ọ̀rọ̀ yìí as an evidence ní corona inquest. Ẹ jẹ́ ká béèrè wa ní honest questions. Or ṣé wọ́n report at the police station. Or when Baba went back to make an affidavit to say on the 11th ìjọ Monday lọmọ ni wọ́n pa ọmọ yẹn, not even that he died, he was pied. Pé wọ́n pa pé ìjọ Monday ni wọ́n pa. Ṣé that is not a good lead for the legal team to have taken up?
Ìbí petition nìkan làwọn lè write, wọn ò lè write nǹkan báyìí.
Ẹ jọ náà ẹ tẹ súnmọ́ wọn, ẹ béèrè reasonable questions sí náà.
Wọ́n tán tanra wọn tán para
ọ̀rọ̀
wọn sọ̀rọ̀.
Nídà ti búra wa.
Petition nìkan náà lè kọ.
Doctor tó wá sí corona inquest ní last day yẹn. Doctor tó wá sí corona inquest ní last day yẹn. Ó nígbà tóun débẹ̀. Ó nítorí pé wọ́n promise ẹ̀ ọ̀sẹ̀ kan náà fi promote ẹ̀ wọ́n dẹ̀ abandon ẹ̀